Alright y'all, so today I'm going to be making mozzarella breadsticks. For this, we've got some mozzarella, obviously. Ours is cubed up. We'll be making that into sticks in a little bit. We got some flour. You could use bread flour if you want. Really doesn't matter. I'll go with, you can use regular flour, which I'm using. We have some sugar. We have some olive oil. Got some garlic powder, some basil, some parsley, some yeast, some salt, and some butter. So first things first, this is a breadstick, so we have to make our dough. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so first things first, we have 3/4 of a cup of warm water. Now we're going to take 2 1/4 teaspoon, or 1 packet of yeast. Now we're just going to go ahead, stir this and mix it all around. We're going to get this yeast dissolved in this water. So now we're just going to set this off to the side and start making our dough. We're going to start with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Now we're going to use 1.5 teaspoons of sugar. Just a little bit. Now we're going to take a tablespoon of our garlic powder. We're going to take a tablespoon of our dried basil. We're going to take a tablespoon of our dried parsley. Then we're going to take a pinch of salt, or 3/4 teaspoon. Now we want to take a whisk. Since we don't have a sifter, we're going to take a whisk, and we're going to get this all well incorporated. So now we're going to take 2 tablespoons of our olive oil. Set our olive oil to the side because we will be needing it again. And then we're going to take our yeast water, dump that in. Now I'll get mixing this. If you have a stand-up mixer, you can do this in a stand-up mixer as well with the bread hook. But we're just going to go ahead, get this all started to mix up. Now we want a little bit of a tacky dough, so I'm just going to add a touch more water to mine. I think I added like another tablespoon, roughly. Okay, so we got a tacky dough. Now we're going to get a different bowl. I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, so we got a cleaner bowl. We're just going to put a little bit of olive oil in there. We're going to take our dough ball, we're just kind of cover it in oil, kind of brush the sides with it. Now we're just going to cover this and sit it in a warm place for 30 to 40 minutes or until it doubles in size. At that point, I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, so while our dough is rising, we've got our brick of mozzarella here. And we're just going to go ahead and slice this up, turn it into mozzarella sticks. You can do this however you want to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and start with splitting my brick in half widthwise. So now that we have it split in half widthwise, we're just going to go ahead and make mozzarella sticks. Alright, so as soon as our dough is ready, our cheese is ready to go, so let's wait for that dough and I'll bring you back. So it's been about 40 minutes. Our dough doubled in size. We went ahead, punched it down. Now we've put it on a floured counter surface or tabletop. And we're just going to roll this out. And we're going to go to about 1/4 inch thickness. Now once we have 1/4 inch thickness, we're going to go ahead take a cheese stick. We're going to encapsulate it in our dough. And we can massage the edges together from our cut to make sure that it is perfectly encapsulated. Now we have pre-greased a cookie sheet. We're going to transfer each one of these over to that cookie sheet. Alright, so we got 8 sticks evenly spaced out on our cookie sheet. Now we're going to let these rise for 10 to 15 minutes just while our oven preheats. So once our oven is preheated, I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, it's been 10 minutes. Our oven's preheated at 375. We've melted our butter. We got a brush, and we're just gonna melt and brush some of this melted butter on each one of our Now we're gonna go ahead, throw these in the oven at 375 for 20 to 40 minutes or until golden brown. At that point, I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, and there you have it. Stuffed mozzarella breadsticks. This one came open, a little bit of the cheese melted out, but that's alright. They're all going to be good, they're all going to eat the same. I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button down below. There's a video over here that YouTube thinks you should watch. And until next time, keep on cooking on.